All right, the story of Boston Richey, witness 3 in a murder case. I seen this shit. I don't know how 1090J be getting all this paperwork, but if this paperwork out there, he gonna find your shit.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of
I think one of Boston Richey's eyes was the one that claimed he was a snitch, and then people were just on 1090J. Hey, is he a snitch? I said, I'll find out.
Yo, Wes.
Then he dropped this shit.
1090J, man, I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me.
He get his hands on that paperwork.
We're gonna be speaking
that
on
black
Florida
and white
rapper Boston Richey and his paper.
Yo, listen to Boston Richey? I'm not gonna lie, I don't. I know about Birdie though.
December 28th, 2022.
Damn.
Florida-based TV would post to Instagram claiming Kodak Black's newly signed artist NFL 2-Wop revealed paperwork on rising Florida rapper Boston Richey. The 3-minute live stream would show a piece of paper from what appears to be an interview with someone only titled as Witness 3.
Damn.
It states on June 23rd, 2016, Witness 3 gave an interview that was recorded entirely after being arrested for loitering and prowling. Witness 3 is described as being somewhat hostile and initially denied telling James Foster about an incident in which a Northside subject had threatened him with a firearm. Now in 2-Wop's live, 2-Wop says Boston Richey's real name is Jalen Foster and James Foster is Boston Richey's father. How the police knew Richey told his father about the incident is still unknown. After several minutes of questioning, Witness 3 stated the incident did occur and identified the subject that threatened him as a young black male with the street name Wig. Investigators previously noted that DeAndre Wiggins' nickname is Wig. Witness 3 was shown a photograph of Wig and confirmed it was DeAndre Wiggins that had threatened him. According to Witness 3, the incident happened 2 months prior. He had been in the Frenchtown neighborhood visiting a female identified as Latavia Hill. DeAndre Wiggins arrived and confronted him, and Witness 3 indicated that the issue was the fact that he was at a Northside location, but he's from the Southside. He said that DeAndre Wiggins threatened him and acted as if he had a handgun in his waistband. Witness 3 maintained that the Keith Street homicide was not a result of this altercation or any other criminal gang activity that he may be involved in. Now 2-Wop would show a second picture to the live stream to confirm Boston Richey or Jalen Foster is in fact Witness 3. The paper itself reads Witness List. The following individuals are identified in supplemental reports by witness number. In the case of Jalen Foster, his identity is concealed only in instances where he provides information pertaining to possible motive. Witness 3 would read Jalen Foster.
We're right. How the fuck they do this though? So whenever he's saying anything, they just call him Witness 3? How the fuck they do that? The fuck?
Time and an address on Keith Street, the same street a homicide occurred. Now I posted to my Instagram saying, y'all know I'm finna look into this. And Boston Richey would reply to my story saying, look up the case, it's under DeAndre Wiggins. Searching for the case, I'd find that a then 24-year-old DeAndre Wiggins, or Wig, was arrested for homicide and possession of a weapon by a convicted felon. On June 4th, 2016 at 4:19 in the morning, the Tallahassee Police Department responded to a home on Keith Street, the same address as the one listed for Boston Richey on the witness list. Officers located 24-year-old DeVaris Bass laying in the front yard of his residence. He'd been shot multiple times and was transported to a nearby hospital where he died a short time later. DeVaris was a rapper who was originally from Orlando and went by the name D-Slug or Slugger. He was also Boston Richey's cousin. Investigators would find 5 9mm shell casings near where his body laid, and on-scene witnesses who were all known to police said that after the shooting, 2 black males ran on foot down Keith Street to a white Buick that fled at a high rate of speed. Investigators would learn in the following days that 2 separate incidents occurred only hours before the murder and were all related. Originally lying to police, a man admitted he was carjacked for his white Buick during a drug deal between midnight and 1 a.m. 2 witnesses would later be interviewed, and one would identify Wig as the suspect. Tallahassee police have Wig identified as a member of the Northside Doghouse Gang. At 1:49 a.m., police responded to a shooting scene where a gold Nissan had been struck by gunfire. And
not gonna lie, we're all over the place. I'm confused on what side's which and what's going on.
9mm shell casings would be recovered. Forensics concluding that it was the same ammunition from the homicide scene and fired from the same handgun. The Buick would be recovered by police the same day of the murder, and 10 days later, after a warrant was signed, forensics would find Wig's finger and palm prints on the outside of the driver's side door, along with another man's prints. June 13th, 9 days after the murder, police pulled over a vehicle with Wig and Wig's girlfriend inside. He'd be arrested for possession of cocaine, and his cell phone would be inventoried at the Leon County Jail during booking. A warrant for the cell phone would be signed days later, and his text history would reveal he stopped communicating 2 hours before the carjacking, shooting, and murder. He texted his girlfriend after 10 a.m. saying he wanted to talk about his problems, and she replied,
wait, so he carjacked someone's shit, got in the stolo, and spun on somebody, allegedly, and killed him?
Saying, I told you I didn't want to see that gun no more, and you just go ham with it last night. Further text would reveal a conversation with someone who would soon become known as Witness.
Nah, bro, what's she on?
Wig texted Witness 4, don't tell anyone what I just told you, cause she trying to find out. Witness 4 cautioned Wig to just lay low for a couple days, then come back to the hood. June 22nd, investigators interviewed Witness 1, who was a close associate of
these
Wig.
witnesses.
And while the name is blacked out of the witness list, it's said to be Wig's girlfriend. In a sworn statement, Witness 1 admitted to being present on Dunn Street the day of the shooting and observed Wig with a black handgun. Witness 1 watched Wig fire into the gold Nissan before driving off with another man in the white Buick. Witness 1 didn't speak to Wig until the following day and asked him about the Keith Street murder. Wig would claim he was at his house at the time it happened. In the following days, Witness 1 would travel with Wig, where Wig met with Witness 2 to sell a handgun.
My bad. Was this super low for y'all?
Investigators would interview Witness 2 next, who according to the witness list is named James Lamb and goes by the nickname Murder. Murder is a close associate of Wig and told investigators Wig tried to sell him a black handgun for $50, but because of the low price he assumed it had been used in a crime and denied it. Murder then said Wig appeared desperate and asked where he could get rid of the gun. Murder is a close associate of Wig would travel with Wig, where Wig met with Witness 2 to sell a handgun. Investigators would interview Witness 2 next, who according to the witness list is named James Lamb and goes by the nickname Murder. Murder is a close associate of Wig and told investigators Wig tried to sell him a black handgun for $50, but because of the low price he assumed it had been used in a crime.
Oh God, how about I say?
Murder then said Wig appeared desperate and asked where he could get rid of the gun, so Murder pointed to a body of water. The following day, investigators interviewed Witness 3, who according to the witness list is Jalen Foster, who went by the nickname Bussa, but we know him as Boston Richie. Investigators would note Richie was a relative of the homicide victim and lived at the residence where the murder happened. Richie reluctantly recounted an incident that occurred approximately 2 months prior involving Wig. Richie stated he'd been in the Frenchtown neighborhood when the defendant threatened him with the firearm because he was associated with the South Side. Roughly a week later, investigators interviewed Witness 4, who according to the witness list is Trey Moore and goes by the nickname Loudy or Loud. Another associate of Wig, Loud confirmed to investigators when he texted Wig to lay low, it was related to the homicide. Loud told investigators him and Wig spoke in person.
This motherfucker got the McDonald's logo on his shit.
And Wig confessed to the homicide. After the conversation is when Wig texted him telling him not to tell anyone else. Loud told investigators he saw Wig at 1 a.m. before the murder. He was traveling in a white Buick and told Loud he was going to the South Side. Loud wouldn't see Wig till the following day. He told investigators he saw Wig at 1 a.m. before the murder. He was traveling in a white Buick and told Loud
this man got everybody telling
he was going to the South Side. Loud wouldn't see Wig till the following day, where Wig made a reference to catching a body. Loud asked him about it, and Wiggs said that he had gone to Key Street to rob someone and he shot him multiple times. Loud knew Wiggs had previous altercations with individuals from the south side, but didn't know the details. That same day, investigators went to the Leon County Jail to interview Wiggs. He was asked to provide his whereabouts on the night of June 3rd into the morning of June 4th. Wiggs said he had visited a group of individuals he couldn't name until 1 a.m. when he went home. When shown photos of the white Buick, he denied any knowledge of the vehicle. When confronted with witness statements and physical evidence connecting him to the vehicle, he admitted to taking it during a drug deal. He denied the second shooting where the car was shot, then changed his story to pulling out a revolver after getting into it with a group of individuals, but he didn't fire. He claimed to have disposed of the gun in a body of water. Wiggs would deny involvement in the Key Street murder, once again changing his story and claiming he checked into a motel that had no record of his stay. Wiggs then admitted to knowing witness 3, aka Boston Richey. Wiggs confirmed him and Richey had a past altercation, but denied Richey's version of events. Instead, Wiggs said Richey and his brother pulled up on Dunn Street, armed with AK-47 style rifles, and threatened him.
So what the fuck going on? Is everybody just telling? Everybody saying different shit?
According to the affidavit, based on the totality of evidence, investigators believe Wiggs carjacked the Buick, shot up a car, and committed the murder. More specifically, witness testimony also demonstrated that the defendant discussed details of the homicide, attempted to rid himself of the handgun used, and was ultimately told to discard it in a body of water. Witness testimony and the defendant's own statements indicate that the defendant had past altercations with the homicide victim's family members in the prior months. And witness statements indicate that the defendant confessed that he went to the Keith Street residence on the morning of June 4th and that once there, he shot and killed the victim. Each of these pieces of evidence were used to secure probable cause, and Wiggs was arrested for murder. Now, I asked Boston Richey if he was in fact witness 3. He'd say when the shit took place, they interviewed him first, meaning Wiggs. He told Troll the person who killed my cousin. He told the police we pulled up with rifles and shit. They took his story and basically said I said what he said just to make him sound guilty to charge him. Richey would then send a picture of Wiggs' statement and say, "This what he told Troll, you feel me? They took what he said and tried to say the same thing on my end like I said it, you feel me?" Now, not only has Boston Richey admitted to being witness 3, he took to his Instagram posting Wiggs' statement and said, "Y'all gonna keep flagging or y'all gonna drop your nuts and speak on some real shit? I don't even post on IG about no street shit. I could have been sent the person y'all praise up. Shit public records. Everybody know fool ratted on me. I don't be speaking on shit or chasing clout like you jits. I been outside, never been police. Fool, the reason I even became a witness in the case, he told Troll we pushed up with the Blicks." What's crazy is the contradiction in Boston Richey's post. He's claiming Wiggs snitched on him by telling the police he pulled up with guns, and because of that statement, Boston Richey became a witness. But this is a lie. According to the affidavit, Boston Richey was interviewed by police on June 23rd, the same day he was arrested for loitering and prowling. Wiggs wouldn't be interviewed until June 29th, 6 days later.
What the fuck?
Boston Richey could have at any point in time denied speaking with police and wasn't even being questioned about loitering, which was why he was arrested. Instead, he identified Wiggs by a photograph to police, told them he'd previously been threatened by Wiggs, and made
Hold up. What'd he say?
which was why he was arrested. Instead, he identified Wiggs by a photograph to police, told them he'd previously been threatened by Wiggs, and maintained that the Key Street murder was not a result of the altercation or any criminal gang activity Richey may have been involved in, meaning Richey wanted to clarify to police he had nothing to do with the murder. But his sworn statement would make him an official witness in the murder case, and his name would be concealed because the information he provided pertained to a possible motive.
Damn. So if he didn't say shit, he wouldn't have been thrown on the case.
His sworn statement would also pertain to a possible motive. His sworn statement would also be used as evidence in finding probable cause to charge Wig with murder. Now, Boston Richey is saying Wig ratted on him for telling police Richey pulled up with guns.
Nah.
So that would mean Richey ratted for telling police Wig threatened him. But Boston Richey didn't just rat too, he ratted first. Wig was asked about Boston Richey's statement, denied it, then gave his own. Wig would later plead no contest and be sentenced to 15 years in prison for second-degree murder and possession of a firearm by a felon.
Damn.
Now, Boston Richey would dismiss the accusations against him as NFL 2
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's worse than Gunna. This man is the reason they picked him up in the first place. He added to the cause. He gave evidence to the police to give him probable cause to get the warrant to lock him up, to lock him up initially. He helped with that. And that's worse, bro. And he lied on top of it because he was the first one to interview saying someone ratted on him. That's why he's put on the case. But he got picked up for loitering. And then, like, they brought some shit up and he didn't have to answer it, but he still answered it and gave them a reason to put him on the case. And then they went back to the dude that allegedly did all this shit and said, hey, is this true? And he denied it. And now Boston Richey's on the case because of it.
Wop hating and trying to blemish his image. Boston Richey's team would point out that Wop is from the Holton Street apartments. The same apartments Boston Richey and Future shot a video at and handed out over $10,000 worth of sneakers. Richey's team would argue if he was a rat.
Hey, they can do that. Like, bro, that should, like, even if that was op territory, you're still giving shoes out to the kids and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, even that's your ops hood, you feeding your ops hood before your own hood. So that looks stupid, but I don't know if that's Boston Richey's hood and then NFL 2-Wop was just there or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if.
Why hasn't anyone done anything about it? Rich video at and handed out over $10,000 worth of sneakers.
That's still good.
Richey's team would argue if he was a rat, why hasn't anyone done anything about it? They'd further accuse 2-Wop of just trying to gain clout after getting signed to Kodak 3 months ago.
Okay.
But 2-Wop would claim he got the paperwork from someone in Boston Richey's own hood and exposed it as soon as he got it.
Damn.
Regardless of whose side is more convincing, the paperwork doesn't pick a side.
Yeah.
And Boston Richey has more paperwork that's yet to be revealed.
Damn.
In December of 2013, a woman reported her Honda Accord stolen. Later that day, an unmarked police officer spotted.
You got more? The GTA case? Oh, nah.
Backed into a parking space on Holton Street, and after a short time watching the vehicle, he observed 2 black males later identified as DeJaris Robinson and a then 16-year-old Jalen Foster, aka Boston Richey, get into the vehicle and drive off.
So we like E25 now?
Locating the vehicle again, 3 males were now inside, changing positions in the vehicle before driving off as the officer once again lost contact. Another officer saw the 3 black males matching the descriptions given walking away from a dead-end street. He'd locate the stolen Honda as another officer responded to the scene where we observed Boston Richey walking away from the other 2 males. He detained Richey, read his Miranda warning, and Richey agreed to answer questions. Richey advised the officer he was the person driving the vehicle. Questions were stopped at that time, and Richey was transported to the Tallahassee Police Department for a continued interview. Officers located the other 2 men identified as DeJaris Robinson and Kelton Forbes, and neither would make any statement to police. Retracing the path they walked away from, police found the keys to the Honda and a stolen Ruger revolver in a garbage can.
Damn.
Investigators interviewed Boston Richey at the police station. Post Miranda, Richey agreed to answer questions. He advised that he had stolen the vehicle with 3 other juveniles. He only knew one of the juveniles by the name George, and George told him the Honda had.
Nah, I thought he was about to take the charge. He Mariah Carey in that interview room.
The keys inside of it, and they took the car between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., driving it around until 7 a.m. He kept the keys in his possession the entire day until he returned to pick it up and was stopped by police. He then picked up Robinson and Forbes, who he advised knew that the car was stolen. Richey said he drove the vehicle the entire time until he parked. Richey then advised that Robinson and Forbes knew that the vehicle was stolen, saying they knew he stole the car and that's why they came to his house several times that day. He said he did not have possession of the stolen firearm. He said that when they were walking away from the vehicle, he jumped the fence and threw the keys in a garbage can while the other two suspects were still behind him. He is unsure if one of them threw the gun in the garbage can after he passed it. Now, the affidavit states, due to all parties knowing that the vehicle was stolen and their actions depriving the victim of her property, Boston Richey, Robinson, and Forbes were all charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle. Now, I asked Boston Richey about this case, and he'd say he took the charges for the gun and car, and that's why he went to prison. He'd say, I told the police they were in the car, but never knew it was stolen because he stole it. He'd even say one of them was his cousin who he was with. But just like the last case, what Boston Richey is saying isn't adding up to the paperwork. The affidavit clearly states Boston Richey told police he told his co-defendants the car was stolen a total of 3 times. Because of this, all 3 teens were arrested and charged with GTA because they knowingly got into a stolen vehicle. Now, Boston Richey's team would say he was only 16 at the time, and the charges got dropped for the other 2 teens. But in my opinion, it doesn't matter. The 2 other teens refused to make statements to police, while Boston Richey agreed to make a statement, and his statement got them arrested. So in total, Boston Richey has conducted 2 separate interviews with police, got his own cousin and another teen arrested, and gave a sworn statement in a murder case where the alleged shooter was sentenced to prison. Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm a fan of the music. I didn't expect all of this. And when I spoke with Boston Richey's team, they damn near convinced me. Oh, he just trying to get clout off of his name. He didn't tell. He said he bumped into dude, but it wasn't about nothing. It ain't like he said.
It's like, when you ain't got nothing to prove to nobody, hey, go look at my paperwork. I don't gotta prove nobody. This motherfucker, hey, I took the charges and I didn't snitch on nobody. I said that just to get them. Like, bro, you got your team hitting up 1090J. You hiding something, bro. Like, come on, bro. If you don't got nothing to worry about, why you going and jumping through hula hoops like that? Jump through hoops. You feel me? Jump through hoops like that. You doing the whole extra shit, getting your team on the hitting up 1090J saying he didn't do it. You yourself going back and forth with Jake trying to make sure he don't. Like, bro.
He killed his cousin and all of the thing about the car, and he was only 16, and you know the charges got dropped, but you can't deny the paperwork, right? When I'm hearing them say it, I'm like, yeah, it doesn't sound like he snitched. It sounds like he fucked up. He shouldn't have said anything to the police, period.
Okay.
But not only that, looking at the paperwork, it clearly states the information he gave, the sworn statement in the murder case, was towards a possible motive. That's what the police were seeking. And they used his sworn statement as evidence towards the probable cause to arrest the shooter. I mean, it's dead and done. I've shown y'all through this video the other snitches in the murder case, which were all the shooter's friends. Murder, what was the other one's name? Loud, his own girlfriend. But the thing about that witness list is Boston Richey is on it. Boston Richey's name is with theirs. Everything that every one of them said was used as evidence. And then I find the Grand Theft Auto case. You're with your cousin, your homeboy, y'all get picked up, whatever, their charges get dropped, that's fine. But the fact that you told the police, yeah, they knew the cop.
Wait, he deleted his Instagram page? Cause I seen somewhere like he posted on Instagram saying he posted a whole bunch of money, and was like he said something about like, for me, I got bread now, it don't matter anything, and he was basically saying like it don't matter if I snitched, I got the money. That it was something like that, bro. I gotta find that. I think it was on some Florida page, some Florida rap page I'll be following. Let me look this up real quick. So I gotta find that shit. Cause I seen that shit, I was like, nah, bro. Damn. You found out I can't find it now. Damn. Hang on. I'm looking on Say Cheese. Hopefully they got it. When did this drop? 3 days ago? Damn, that shit got 500K. That's crazy. Damn, man, Say Cheese be posting a lot. Nah. Here we go. I found it. Stupid ass. Boston Richey responds to snitching allegations after 1090 Jake shows paperwork on YouTube claiming he told twice. 4 shows 1 week, 50K a piece, plus 2 after parties, 25K a piece in 1 week. I bought a fresh quarter ticket in for New Year's. Shit, I'll be mad too. Man, that's the wrong type of paper we talking about right now. They always, bitch, I got money after someone say they told. Like, come on, bro. Yo. Yeah, I did see that. Nah, bro, that's a bad response. He basically said, okay, I snitched, but I'm paid now. Like, come on, bro. That's bad. What's the other shit? They had like fans reacting to Boston Richey. Finding out Boston Richey on paperwork devastating shit, almost up there with finding out wrestling is fake for real. Shit just ain't the same no more. Boston Richey gonna be alright. The whole rap industry done either rat or give a statement to the police and still had got a good career. Bro gonna be alright. What's the motherfucker with the Corvette song? Where he at? He was a one-hit wonder. I ain't gonna bring that up, but y'all going hard on Boston Richey, but deadass hang with your rat homeboys. Boy, motherfuckers be so capped out. Boston Richey showing his money after being caught as snitch. Sealed the deal. Still gonna listen to Boston Richey. I don't give a fuck. He not even that sweet. Yes, he is. Okay. So Boston Richey a snitch. I was just finna see if he was gonna fly me out for. Okay. I still love Boston Richey. Boston Richey rap about tricking because he know he been around LMAO for Senate to get his paperwork, so knowing he told. He is. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy as fuck. Nah.
I was stolen. And then you said it again. Yeah, they knew it was stolen. I told them it was stolen. And then you said it again. Yeah, they knew it was stolen. That's why they kept coming to my house that day. The only reason they even got arrested is because you were talking to the police. Because you agreed to give an interview. And you can't say it was because you were 16, because they decided not to make a statement. It says they refused. You could have did the same thing that they did. So to be a rapper and have given a sworn statement in a murder case that led to a conviction and an interview in another case that led to 2 arrests, it doesn't look good. Now looking back at the DMs between me and Boston Richey, it's crazy because he lied. He said that Wig was interviewed first and Wig ratted on him. That it was Wig's fault that he was a witness in the case. Because Wig said Boston Richey ran down on him with the AK styled weapon. But it was a lie because the paperwork says Boston Richey was interviewed first. And when asked, Boston Richey admitted that Wig ran down on him and threatened him.
Damn.
So if you're gonna accuse Wig of ratting for doing the same thing you did, then what did you do? Sounds like you ratted, right? And I mean, how I look at it, because I'm unbiased with this shit. I was hit up about it. Yo, look into this. All right, I'm gonna look into it. How I feel about it is if me, 1090 Jake, doing the videos that I do, how I do them, if I was a witness in a murder and gave a sworn statement, and that man got convicted because what I said was used as evidence to secure probable cause, and then I got arrested because I said that my two homies knew that the car was stolen, so they got arrested for it too, what would y'all call me? It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
Damn. I already listened to bro's music. I knew about him. He got a song with like Future and Dirk. But damn. Telling Jake to look it up, being that confident, knowing you told it twice is a wild sense of delusion. Streets is dead. Ah, bro. Nah, these is good ass videos. I be watching. Yeah, I be watching his shit like here and there, but nah. These last two videos been crazy. Hell nah. Instagram done banned my IG account and all the posts I had saved. You feel me? Are gone. I think they said they disabled my account. Whatever the fuck that mean. I tried to get my shit back, but they're not fucking with it. So I just gotta take my L. It's cool though. But yeah. We gonna really tap into the UK shit, I think. Like UK drill, this is in responses, shit like that. We probably gonna do that next stream. What's today? Wednesday. Damn. I could probably. I ain't gonna promise to stream tomorrow, just depending on how I'm feeling. That's a crazy question to ask. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Nah, I might. I'll stream whenever, as long as I got videos to react to type shit. I'll just find videos and just throw them in shit. On God, random as hell. But yeah, I'll just like be on my homepage because I watch a lot of YouTube like off this shit. So I just like if I find something interesting, I'll just throw it in here. Yeah, that's the point. If we eventually what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to get another mic, a new mic, cause y'all be hearing my dog and shit in the back. So I'm gonna do the GTA RP shit. I know B11C Blue about to open a server, and I know it's not gonna be super serious, cause I don't want to be in a super serious server. Cause like RP is different. Like you gotta be super serious, gotta type shit out and shit. But I don't think they shit's gonna be super serious. So it's gonna be like semi-serious. I'm gonna do that whenever that drop. But I need to get a new mic first. I'm gonna get that eventually. I'm gonna spend a good amount of money on it. That's why I'm waiting. But cause I don't want my being in the middle of like talking to somebody on RP and then my dog start barking. They hear my dog barking. Like that would be crazy. But I'm gonna do that. We vibing. I fuck with this shit too. I like reacting to this shit. But yeah, I'll just start saving videos that I would watch offline and just throw them in a playlist like this shit. Cause I'm fucking with this shit. But yeah, with that being said, I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. I appreciate everybody popped out. Y'all know I love y'all. And I'll be back whenever I have time type shit. Cause I got like main channel videos to do. Y'all know that. That's like, you feel me, what I be focused on. But I focus the streams anyways, and I'm gonna be streaming whenever. Like I don't know. Depending on my sleep schedule, I might spark up at 1 p.m. one day or noon one day. And you feel me? If you can make it, you can make it. I ain't gonna be tripping off anything. You feel me? Got the live channel if you wanna go subscribe to that. And you feel me? Catch all the shit I react to on stream. I might go live at like 11 p.m. type shit. But yeah, just make sure I get streams out for y'all, cause my sleep schedule will be all over the place. But I'm gonna stop rambling. I appreciate everybody. Watch the Cancel Bolo off stream. I got you. I got that on the playlist too. I got hella interviews I need to watch off stream. But yeah, I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. Love everybody. Yeah. Safety. Boom. Alright. Love y'all. Safety.
assassin, assassin, assassin. Never lie, never lie, like never lie, never lie, never lie. You can switch to the base and
Bitch, like, never let him. Like, I know Brody gon' hop out and get him. Like that they fight on my denim. See, he try to run, but these hollows gon' catch him. Got me fed up. With DTB, give a fuck, that's a setup. Like, don't run, don't forget you wet up. Like, and I know that shit hurt, but we in the field. If your head down, you better have your eyes up. Wait, so don't do it. Like, she elite, but these hollows go through it. Wait till 2 3s out the cup, then we my gun on full wiggle, don't work on no fluid. Like, if I give you my bitch, don't abuse it. Like, but that trigger, my bitch, I abuse it. Slide through, no M&M, I might lose it. Then I'm back on the pad looking clueless. It's just something I don't understand. Why they still ain't get back for their man? Like, I dumped to a shot, I just thought that it's jam. And my Udo gon' drum like a band. If it ain't about the bread, then I don't comprehend. Put that beam on the skin like a 10. Yo, kid, why you still trying like damn? Like, we ain't leave no in your hands. Bitches assassin, I'm known for the danger. I got power, I feel like a ranger. If it's tight, don't get hit by that laser.